So I broke up my engagement last July, and I never shared why on TikTok because quite frankly, it's nobody's business. However, I know a lot of people are very curious, and while I will not dive into the details of my relationship online because I feel like that's a little tacky, I will share a fun little story. And this story is going to tell you everything you need to know about why I left that man. So let's take it back to his birthday last year. His birthday is in March. So the night before his birthday, we go out to dinner with his family at a really nice restaurant. And at this said restaurant, my ex has a full cake, like literally an entire cake with candles. We sing him happy birthday. He blows out his candles. He makes a birthday wish and he proceeds to eat what I believe was like 2 slices of cake. Badass. The next day is his birthday. However, let's preface this by saying about 6 weeks before that, I asked him very casually, hey, what's your like dream breakfast, like death row breakfast? And he tells me that it's like this Mediterranean kind of charcuterie board with like fresh fruits, kind of like a king style breakfast. So I noted that. Let's roll it back to the day of his birthday. So instead of giving him a gift, I gave him a day full of experiences because this man already had everything. Mind you, this is all a surprise. He doesn't know anything about what we're doing the day of his birthday. So I wake up at like the crack ass of dawn to make this man his like dream charcuterie board breakfast. I went to like a specialty shop and bought like special hummus. I did the whole 9 yards. If you look up like Middle Eastern breakfast on Pinterest, that's pretty much what I made him. So I bring him the charcuterie board with his breakfast and he kind of makes fun of it, starts making jokes about it. He's like, what is this? And I'm like, that's your death row breakfast that you said was like your dream breakfast for kings. And here you go. Whatever, kind of hurt my feelings because I put a lot of work and effort into that breakfast. I gave him grace because it's his birthday. So then I tell him what the first activity is. And I had booked us a horseback riding on the beach. Immediately he's like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that. Like that's for you, not for me. So basically he was like not excited to go at all. And mind you, I had already paid for this. So I was like, okay, well, it's your birthday. Like we don't have to go, we can cancel. And he's like, no, let's just go. So we show up and it's a group activity, but it's not that many people. It's like 2 other couples and us. And we ride horseback along the beach. It was so beautiful, like something out of a movie. And I'm just enjoying myself, like trying to hype him up and have him enjoy himself too. And the whole time this man was complaining and so miserable. He looked so miserable. So after the horseback riding ends is our next activity. And I booked us a couples massage at a 5-star hotel, the Faena, which is like a really nice hotel, really, really nice spa. And I thought we were going to have our massage and then enjoy the amenities. And then I thought we were going to have lunch at the Faena after. Like that's what I had planned for us. As soon as I park the car and then we're about to get out and go to the Faena, he literally tells me he doesn't want to do this. So I was like, okay. I mean, I guess I can call and cancel, but I'm going to have to pay like same day cancellation fee. But it's your birthday. Like we could do whatever you want. He's like, no, fine, whatever. I don't want you to get charged a fee. Let's just go. So we go, we have our couples massage. It was lovely. And then I thought we were going to enjoy the amenities for like at least an hour, maybe 2. 20 minutes goes by and he's like, I want to go home. I'm like, okay, are you sure you don't want to have like lunch at the Faena? And he was like, no, I just want to go home. So I'm like, all right, let's go home. We get home and he's like, what's for dinner? I had booked us a really nice sushi restaurant in Brickell. And he's like, no, I don't want to do that. Cancel it. So I canceled the reservation as per his request. And at this point we are starving. It's like 3 p.m. and we hadn't eaten since like 7 a.m. So I asked him, hey, are you hungry? Like, what do you want? I'll order us food. He's like, I'm not hungry. I don't want anything. And I'm like, are you sure? Like, tell me whatever you want. Like, I'll get it. And he insisted that he wasn't hungry and that he didn't want anything. So then I said, hey, I'm going to order myself something from Rice, which is a Mediterranean spot. He was very persistent that he was not hungry and he did not want anything. So I ordered myself a platter, a chicken platter, and it was huge. Usually we share this platter. Okay. So the food gets there and I go get it from the foyer and then I put it into 2 plates. And then he looks at me, he goes, you didn't get me my own meal. I was like, you literally told me that you didn't want anything. I have been so patient at this point, but I am literally about to blow. The final straw was the evening rolls around and he's like, okay, where's my cake? I was like, cake? You had a cake yesterday. You wanted 2 cakes? Mind you, the restaurant that we were gonna go to, the sushi place, knew it was his birthday and I'm pretty sure they were gonna bring out a dessert with a candle on it, but he made me cancel that. So no, I didn't prepare another cake ahead of time considering the fact that you already had a cake yesterday. Then this man literally starts to bitch at me and tell me how inconsiderate, how I am so not thoughtful because I didn't get him a second birthday cake. And he made me cry on his birthday. I spent so much money on that day. I think it was about $300 for the horseback riding plus tip, and then about $500 for the couples massages plus tip. And then I was going to drop at least another $200 on dinner. So like $1,000 in total. And this man did not appreciate anything, complained the entire time and was miserable all day. And then he made me cry on his birthday. And that should just tell you everything you need to know about why I left him.